before we find this trapdoor, there's a couple of things that I need to do. Firstly, I didn't look in this chest on the way in. This chest that is right next to the front door. And as you can see, this chest, which is not exactly hidden, contains a plan of how to open a secret trapdoor underneath the windmill. And you can actually access this without getting rid of the windmill keeper. So all we need is some rope and the trapdoor.
I hate to make aesthetic criticisms in other people's homes, but this rug looks like a beaver exploded.
Which rug? Oh.
This looks like it should be on Shatner's head. Or it could have been on Ernest Borgnine's back. Nice flat puppy. No real animals were harmed to create this computer-generated rug. If meat is murder, then that rug is at least a severe beating. Chia floor. Cage, slowly reach for the shears. No sudden movements, it looks hungry. How many human beards had to die to make that rug?
Really? All these comments over a small rug?
The ferocious wig creature from the planet Weave waited patiently, hungrily on the ground, biding its time for its favorite unsuspecting meal, a scrumptious time travel agent. That rug looks like a... Forget this. If you can think of a funny line, please write to Presto Studios, care of everyone involved, but no one who cares.
Okay, so before we actually go down this trapdoor, we're not going to be well, I need to collect one item, as we won't really be returning to Atlantis. I don't think we will. So, to save a lot of time and effort...
Although Atlantis is often thought of as a Greek civilization, there were many anthropologists who believed that Atlantis actually was derived from the Minoan civilization. Judging by their architecture, I think their guess was right.
As I was saying, so as to save some time, I'm going to collect it before we go down. As you can see, Pedros has actually gone, and he has left the bowl for us. Well, not for us, but we can make use of it. Oh, sorry Arthur. I forgot that you had something to say. Okay, this rope wasn't exactly too hard to find. Well, I was going to say too far away, but all we need to do is attach it here. There we go, that wasn't too hard.
Nice work, Gage. Now that we've dammed that river, we can get into the secret passage. After you. Gage, any second they're gonna turn that water back on and, well, to cut to the chase, this suit can only be dry cleaned. That dais structure in the room's center shows some stunning craftsmanship. This chamber must be sacred since the dais is covered with ornamental bullheads.
I believe this is the bottom of the temple itself.
If you ask me, and I suppose you just did, the mural is depicting the ceremony that the olive oil woman spoke of. She told us that the Gaelic floats up on a column of water and imbues the water with healing properties during the initiation rite for the Templars. The pyramid object in the mural might be the Gaelic.
And this itself looks like one of the legacy devices.
The writing on this mural is a variant of Linear A, one of the oldest known ancient Earth languages. I'll try to translate as literally as I can. We are the children of the Earth Mother. Long ago, she lived among us, protecting and teaching our people. Her power and knowledge were beyond measure. Before she left us, she entrusted our priests with the power of life, the power to heal and renew, the gift of immortality. We must honor her memory by always guarding the Earth Mother's blessing.
This looks remarkably like a real-life artifact that was found, I believe, actually in Manoa itself. Oh, hi. That looks suspiciously like Sinclair.
We are the second children of the Earth Mother, doomed to be consumed by her first children, the sun and the moon. As the two enemies move through the heavens, both fighting each other for the Mother's power, the world beneath trembles from their terrible might. We know that one day they will come together and cause the dark day that will destroy our city, the Kalos Kalire. They seem to have incorporated the sun and the moon into their religion mythology. The eclipse of the sun and moon represent the day that the Sorroans and the Quo Thalas battle over Atlantis and destroy the city. Following the assumption that the Atlanteans believed the aliens were gods, the Earth Mother that appeared before the Templars and gave them immortality must have been the Sosequi, posing as their Earth deity. The symbol in the middle of the mural must represent the artifact of life that the Sosequi aliens entrusted with the Templars.
Who are you? Why are you here a day early? No, this was not the plan. Go back. Tell them I will deal only with Pedros.
Either he's one of those trendy young Elliot Sinclair impersonators, or Saros is Elliot Sinclair. From the looks of his outfit, I'd say he's an important guy around here. Something about being a Templar allowed him to live until your time. Thousands of years later. Think it's something in the tap water?
Okay, I don't believe that he will talk to anyone other than Pedros, so let's go straight to Pedros.
Pedros, I'm glad to see they agreed to send you. You know, seeing you again brings back the good times we had during initiate training. That is until... Well, I wish I'd had the courage back then to stand with you, instead of biting my tongue and grudgingly accepting the Templars' insular views. I was a coward.
It's a little late for an apology now.
Yes, their views were very, insular.
Yes. And you were absolutely right. The Gaelith does not belong to the Templars. It was meant for everyone. What right do they have to determine who should or shouldn't receive its healing grace? And despite great risk to yourself, you stood by your beliefs, even though it would mean at the very least giving up an opportunity you had waited your entire lifetime for.
Opportunity?
The opportunity to commune with the Gaelith. To find out if you were worthy of its most precious gift, eternal life. But now you shall have your chance. I will not stand in your way. I hereby renounce my title of Guardian Templar. I haven't the stomach for it. But before I go, you will need this. It will no longer serve me.
So is this Sinclair character, or Saros, implying that he has eternal life? And if this is true, and he really is Sinclair, then what exactly did Sinclair die of?
What will you do now?
When I became a Templar initiate, I truly believed the Order was my life's calling. But I now realize that I cannot do the world a service by sequestering the Gaelith from those in need. I have been given a gift, and it's time I use it. I can help others, share with them the teachings of the Earth Mother. Her blessings were meant for all. Your courage has helped me to see this, and now I must call upon my own to find my way. Good luck, my friend.
And if this really is Sinclair, he did witness his home being blown up by aliens, so I guess it's kind of makes sense that he is slightly mistrusting of aliens in the future.
That's not exactly a Casio, but it looks like some form of mechanism that tracks the passage of time. That must be what a moon meant by a clockwork device. See those prominent representations of the sun and moon? This device is measuring the movements of the sun and the moon through the sky. Call me crazy, but clearly this contraption could count like a clock to constitute a clever cosmic calendar. Capiche?
Okay, I'm guessing this little contraption fits snugly in here. It sounds like it definitely did something.
Every clock needs some sort of stored energy to keep accurate time. I don't see a giant rodent treadmill, so I'd say this calendar clock is powered by measured volumes of water.
Wait 1 second. Okay, I thought this chamber filled with water, but obviously not. Yeah, something tells me we're not getting out the usual way.
Brilliant work! Looks like your water clock repair correspondence class has finally paid off. Let's grab that rock and get out of here.
And here we are. Atlantis is complete.
I can feel Sosikwi energy flowing from you. Show me what you have found.
This object was sheltered in one of the temples. Could it be the legacy?
Yes, this is a relic of the Elders. It bears the mark. The other inscriptions are very complex. I will attempt to translate, but my knowledge of Sosikwi is limited. We discovered long ago that several old Earth languages were actually primitive dialects of Sosikwi. This is only a part of the true legacy. The inscriptions speak of 3 vessels piously guarded that hold the powers of the legacy. This is only one, but Gage has given us hope.
Did you find objects like this in the other 2 temples?
No, I haven't searched them completely yet.
I briefed the World Senate on what's been going on. They lifted the suspension and have given us full sanction to search for the legacy. You must understand, Ambassador Yosala. TSA protocol requires that only agents stay in the command room.
I understand, Commissioner Baldwin. If you need our assistance, you need but to ask. I will devote all my energies to slowing the advance of the Quotha.
Dalton, I want you to pore over every molecule of this thing and run these inscriptions to our language database. We need information.
I'm gonna need someone knowledgeable to help me analyze this. Not to question your judgment, sir, but you just kicked that someone out.
I need to know who I can count on in a crisis. The only people I can fully trust are my agents.
Bring Michelle back. She's an expert linguist and historian.
Agent 3, she's a criminal, what's worse, a traitor. She captured and imprisoned you, remember?
No, I don't. That memory was erased. But she did give herself up to give us this chance. Put her under house arrest. Do whatever you have to do, but bring her back. We need her.
I can't do this alone.
Very well. I'll release her. But if she slips up once, she's history.
I think she might surprise you. I'll be back when I find another of the artifacts.
You should know. The Cathalas have entered symbiotry space. They are ignoring all other planets and continuing towards Earth. It is doubtful the symbiotry defenses will slow them. Time is now our enemy.
Welcome back, Michelle.
Now I'm sure you're the only employee here. You're like a night watchman named Pops who comes around once in a while with a big ring of keys to make sure all the shiny metal things here still beep and look pretty. No one here to send us off again. It's not like I'm asking for a big goodbye party or anything, but a little appreciation would be nice. We're risking our necks here and... What? You got a get back soon card from Agent 3? Well, whoop-de-doo, Mr. Popular.
There's kind of more urgent matters at hand at the moment, Arthur. And also, you don't actually have a neck. We're not going to return to the Andes just yet. We're going to go to the Himalayan mountains.
There's the Tibetan monastery we saw spilled all over the ravine. I have to say, it looks much better erect than wrecked.
This does actually look quite nice. Oh.
Here, Swiss Miss grows only the finest hot chocolate beans. In all likelihood, that human roadblock is a Buddhist pilgrim, and from his ragged appearance, he endured a difficult journey to reach this place. The pilgrim seems overwhelmed with reverence. Maybe he saw you coming and thinks that you're the great chameleon god, descended from the heavens. Tell him that you demand a large sacrifice of bugs and insects. Gage, you're wearing a time suit. Do you see a problem here?
You told me to go and speak to him wearing this. There's two reasons why I have come here first. Well, before heading back to the Andes. Firstly, we haven't actually seen this area yet. Well, not intact. And secondly, there's some objects that we will need.
Look at the ground on this side of the bridge, Gage. It's green. Some technology is keeping ice away from this side of the mountain. This culture must be advanced. They have invented the Zamboni centuries before its time.
It doesn't exactly look green. I mean, there's no snow on the pathways, but that's about it.
Those colorful symbols on yonder rock are the 6 syllables of a holy Buddhist mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum. It means Om, a jewel in the lotus. Graffiti in Shangri-La? Those darn punk monk vandals have struck again. Each syllable in the mantra is important. Om begins and ends all meditation. It is said to be the perfect sound of the universe, but not when you say it like this. Oh my lady! Hum, the last syllable of the jewel mantra, is an angry syllable meant to be a spiritual war cry against vice. Om Mani Padme Hum. Now everybody! Om Mani Padme Hum. Next verse, same as the first. Om Mani Padme Hum. And then it just goes on and on and on like that. Dun 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 dun. Om Mani Padme Hum. Life goes on, brah. La 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 la. Life goes on. Beatles. They were kind of big. Om Mani Padme Hum. Now backwards. Hum me padme ma om. Or mix backwards. Eat pork.
Okay. Excuse me. I need to get through here.
I think we've wandered onto the petting zoo. Get a quarter and let's find the yak feed dispenser. How cute, a black and white snuffleupagus. In Tibet, yaks are a major natural resource. The milk they produce is turned into a treasured butter product. Yak butter is used in food, tea, candles, and even used to make incredible sculptures. So, don't be surprised one day when Tibetans invent cold fusion from the curdled milk of yaks. Many devout Buddhists are in fact vegetarians. Tibetans often left animals under the care of monks to protect them from slaughter. Someone might have brought those beasties here to prevent them from becoming McYaks. A lot of people don't know this, but before there were wax museums, there were yak museums. Yes, I'm kidding, Gage. I believe those deer represent Buddha's first sermon in Benares, India, where it was said that even the animals approached to listen.
These kind of look like statues.
That's a statue of Buddha, the holy man responsible for creating the Buddhist religion. Before becoming a deity, Buddha was known as Siddhartha, a man from India who transcended worldly suffering, becoming a paragon of spiritual perfection. The shrine of the animal realm, to enlighten the savage. Looks like there's another inscription on the base of that statue. To Aunt Edna, hope you're feeling Buddha, Cousin Morty?